Welcome back to our Kingdom Business School. Remember, the title of our series is Reigning in the Marketplace. This is part 2 of that series. I recall in the part 1 we said that we have seen a lot of people who voice of their desire to reign in the mountain of influence with zero action attached to it. Just a mere desire, wishful thinking without corresponding action. And we did say it's going to end in tears. By me saying that we reign in life without action is nothing but a mere wind that will produce zero result. Surely it will end in tears. Our churches are filled with individuals who think that they can ride on the wind of greatness without putting their shoulder to labor. That is wrong. Our Savior and our Master is a walker. We must emulate him and walk the way he's walking. I did promise that we're going to roll out some principle that we help each and every one of us to build strongly in the marketplace. If you're writing, note these words of wisdom that can help you. Number 1, to become a general in the marketplace, you must be well trained in the battlefield. Generals are not made in their offices. They are trained in the field. They get involved as a recruit, as officers, until they rise up to become generals. So to fold their hands in the kingdom without putting your shoulder to labor is like a professional employed, but think that he will get a pay without working at all. To become a general in the marketplace, you must be well trained in the battlefield. If you want to become the king of the jungle, you must learn the language and the cultures of the jungle. The Bible made it so clear in Daniel chapter 1 verse 4 that the first thing the system of Babylon did to Daniel and associate was to train them in the language and the literature of the Chaldean. So they took this captive, they brought them in. They are not even permitted to operate within their system until there is a configuration of their mindset, until they were being built up with the systems and the language of that very kingdom for them to begin to operate. Do you know they had to undergo training? They were the kind of food they are going to eat, the kind of lifestyle they are going to live, until a point that Daniel began to negotiate. I know the king have said, this is what we are going to eat, but can I eat vegetable? Can I eat this and that? That will show you that there is a systematic system put in place in any mountain of influence if you are going to be great. You can never be a king of the jungle except you have once become a follower there. You know how that terrain, understand their language, their culture, and how that environment work. Please hear me very well. Number 2, there is no overnight success anywhere in the world. There is no overnight success, but there can be overnight breakthrough as a result of accumulated hard work. I say that again. There is no overnight success anywhere. There can be overnight breakthrough as a result of accumulated diligence everywhere. May I suggest to us that in a 30 days, and every month, some months are 30 days, some 31, some 28, that your little diligence on daily basis, if they put it together, that will give you great result. In the master design of God, the Bible said God did all the work for 6 days. He only allocated 1 day out of the 7 days for days of rest. That will show you there's a system of industry that he put in place for work. There is no overnight success anywhere, but there can be overnight breakthrough as a result of accumulated hard work. Very, very important. Very, very important. In wealth equation of life, labor comes first before success. In wealth equation of life, labor comes first before success. You will not see success first before labor. In wealth equation of life, labor comes first before success. Anyone who is telling you that success must come first before labor, it's impossible. In Joshua chapter 1 verse 8, the Bible said, there was a handover. It was a handover note from Moses to Joshua. He said, this book of law shall not depart out of your mouth, but you shall study it. You are going to live in it. You shall meditate upon it day and night. That's a lot of diligence. Then it shall make your way to become successful. Then you are going to have success. If there is no input of labor, don't demand for output of success. It is your input of industry that produce an output of success. Hear me very well. Grammar does not produce money in the marketplace. I know how to speak grammar. It does not produce food. Industry, hard work is the money minting machine in the marketplace. Where your industry ends, that's where your poverty starts. Where your diligence ends, that's where your trouble in life starts. Very, very important. The marketplace does not reward the lazy people. The marketplace will never reward the laggards. But the diligent personality are the individual that marketplace reward. If I may tell you, do all you can within your means to start putting your shoulder to labor. Let me say this before we bring this second edition to a close. Laziness in the school of laziness or in the school of poverty, the core subject that will keep you in school forever is what I call laziness 101. In the school of poverty, the core subject that will keep anyone in poverty perpetually without anything, without any stress at all, is laziness 101. Laziness and its twin brother, procrastination, are the global known factors that promote poverty. Miracle is wonderful, but faith without work is dead. Saints and friends, put your shoulder to labor. Where your labor stops, where your industry stops, that's where sorrows of poverty begins to fly in. A little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of hand, shall poverty come all over you. We are not meant to be beggars in this kingdom. We are created in this kingdom to reign. And if we are going to reign, we must learn the culture of royalty. There is no one that is sent to the throne and become a king. They are first called prince before they become kings. They are first called princess before they become queen. You cannot just get up and become a king overnight. It doesn't work that way. Have you seen a baby that is born today and then the next day he starts running? Everyone in his village will run away that something is wrong somewhere. But that's what we desire in the church of the living God. I joined church today. I say the Lord is my savior. Then therefore you will chase out every other person who has been in that industry working hard more than 20, 30 years. What your father secured in 50 years, you want to secure it in 5 minutes. I'm not saying it's not possible. If you have put a weight of industry and labor and masters the craft over a period of time. Let me end it today. I trust that you have learned one or two things in this second edition, and I pray by the time we are going to look at further principle, the third edition of this series, Ready in Life in the Marketplace, in our Kingdom Business School series, that you have put what you have said in part 1 to work, you have put what you have just said in this part 2 to work, and add it in what you are going to hear in part 3 to work, and your life will never be the same. Remember to subscribe to that YouTube button so that when we upload the next teaching, you'll be able to see them. That will help you to grow stronger and stronger. Click and like our YouTube button, our Facebook and social media platform, Twitter and Instagram and the rest of them. God bless you. I pray for you briefly that the strength of the Lord and the wisdom to put these things we are hearing to labor will come upon you, that you will not be part of wasted generation, but you are going to be a voice and not a noise in your generation.